Greetings, YouTube. Today we're going to be looking at the Ozark Trail Rail Clip Knife. Now, I picked this up at Walmart because Ozark Trail is their in-house brand, and I paid a whole $4 for this. $4 for this knife. Put that out of the way. Okay, and we have a tip-down carry, liner lock, dual thumb studs, which are nice because they're below. They're even with the scales, which is nice. They're not going to be hanging up on things. There's a steel frame, liners, steel liner lock, and it has aluminum scales, which have been painted to look like they're carbon fiber, which kind of made me smile. But they're most definitely aluminum. It has a removable pocket clip, and the pocket clip has a hole in it so you can access the pivot screw. But I'll be honest, I actually tried to monkey with the pivot screw a little, and I couldn't get it to turn, and I wasn't willing to use enough effort to either break it or strip the screw or my star driver. So I didn't, because I'm not going to carry this. I bought this strictly to show it off to people. So why did I buy it? Well, I've reviewed a number of the Ozark Trail flashlights on my channel, and I've been inordinately impressed with them. For low-cost flashlights, they are really good quality. They work. I've got one in my kitchen I use all the time. I had been carrying one in my EDC pouch every day. Now I've moved on because I've got a through night one that I use. Has more options, though it is a little bit bulkier and longer, which is a disadvantage. But it has other options that I happen to really like. So I got this one, and centering is solid. Look at that centering. I've paid way more than $4 for knives that weren't this well centered. Dual thumb studs can operate from either hand. Can I close it one-handed? I can close it one-handed. I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed. So nice positive lockup. It's about a 50% lockup, so that you're definitely got nowhere to go as far as that's. No wiggle room that way, no wiggle room that way. Nice and solid. And one of the things I like about this, and it's one of the reasons I've really been in love with thumb stud knives for the last year or so, I guess, is that if you get one that has a nice thumb stud and that you can get your finger under, and the distance between the thumb stud as the pivot is nice, you can get that. And this is a $4 knife, folks. $4 knife. And I can flick it like nobody's business. It's not as smooth as my Injection 3.5 from Kershaw I carry every day, but it's a $4 knife. If you're looking for a knife as a beater, something you can just throw in your toolbox or carry on you and not worry about it, it's got a working edge. The tip's a little dull, but in here and at the belly, it's very usable. I plan on probably sharpening this up because it's just the way I am. I think that it was interesting. They put a lot of effort into this. They didn't need to. All those holes, didn't need them. They put them in anyway. Sculpted pillars, standoffs. They didn't need to do that. And they did it anyway. Now, they're probably buying these in bulk, but the point is they didn't have to use them. And buying ones like this are probably more expensive than just buying straight ones, which this is a stop as well as a standoff. So there's, to my mind, there's a lot of quality in this $4 knife. I was really impressed by this. So, again, this has been from Ozark Trail. This is the Rail Clip Knife. 4 inches aluminum handle, a 2.75-inch black finished blade, pocket clip, and everything as advertised. It's a good size. It's not intimidating. This would fit. Take the clip off. You could keep this in a gear bag or something, and no one's going to freak out when you take it out to cut up an apple or open up some mail. It's not going to freak people out because, whoops, sorry. It's a whole lot easier to do this when I not have my arm on a table. Because it's not an intimidating size, though it is black. Sometimes black knives freak people out because they're black knives. It's like sometimes black guns freak people out because it's a black gun. I don't get it. But yeah, really a nice little deal. And if you're looking for an inexpensive knife that isn't gonna, especially if you're just starting out in knives, this may be something you want to get into just to see if you like carrying a knife. Because if you do, you only spent $4. If you don't, you only spent $4.